Yes, we're still keeping up with the Samidos. So over a few days ago, Karen Nyamu posted two tickets to Dubai, and it was for herself and Samido. So obviously the online in-laws had to conclude that they are traveling together. And they were indeed traveling together, but only to Dubai, and then they went their separate ways. But it's what Samido said that made Karen come out to say that, I wish I was a man. You know, if these men are not supporting us in public, how I wish I was a man so that I can support my woman. And Samido said this once he got to the US. Nimefika tu, nimetumiwa saa hii. So, nitakutuma kwenye alipost, kwa mwenye alipost, umwambie. I dare you to post ile ticket ya Dallas. Wachana na hiyo ya Dubai. Meaning, they were just going to Dubai peke yake and then, iendele Dallas. Yeah, so it's like Karen wanted us to think that they were traveling together all the way to Dubai and to Dallas, but she clarified that later on. But she said, tired of standing up for myself against these trolls, and the person who should stand up for me is the one fueling it. Sometimes I wish I was the man. I'm embarrassed to do this, but I know if I don't, the narrative will remain that I am crazy and forcing things. I fell in love, and I'll never regret that. Deep inside me, there is a little girl that adores Mr. Muchoki. And I've never hidden that fact. I keep convincing myself maybe he doesn't know better. So does he know better or not? You be the judge. Let us know on 0770 729 366. But as a wife, it's already hard enough for you to know that your man is seeing another woman. So you can imagine in this day and era where these second wives, side chicks, whatever you call them, they just come out openly on social media and they want to post every single thing that they do with your man. It is so hard. It is so tough. By the way, sometimes some of the stories that we do make me go home and just start thinking about every single thing. Sometimes I put myself in their shoes and I go crazy. Ladies, if you're already seeing someone else's man, it is hard enough for the wife. Just know that. It is already hard enough for the wife to know that. So don't rub it in and continue just posting everything as if you're the main. There are lanes. If you're the main chick, if you are the wife, the main girlfriend, the main husband, kuna lane yako where you can do everything openly, where you can just share everything, where the society is on your side. Even when you get married, the government is on your side, you know? And when you're the second one, please accept that there was another guy or there is another girl in the picture and just stick to your lane. Your lane ni gani? Please find out.
What I found craziest about this whole trip to Dubai between Samidoh and Karen was his wife, Samidoh's wife, escorted him nicely, like a good wife should, to the airport. Took him with his bags and everything, taking pictures, mwah, 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 goodbye, my love, have a safe flight, have a safe trip. And then inside the airport, Karen is over there, ready to take him to Dubai. That's insane. That's insane to me. So I'm wondering, when the wife was there busy dropping him off at the airport, did she see Karen? Did she know Karen was going to be in there? Did she know that they were going to be traveling together to Dubai and then him continues from Dubai to Texas? That's insanity to me. I think a part of me, the wife has just kubali that this is what life is now, that this is how things are. But it's such another level of disrespect that you as the wife, you're taking your husband to the airport and passing him off to the side chick. Where are we living? Karen, how many times have I called your name? Weren't you just there the other day crying on social media with a black eye, talking about how Samidoh allegedly beat you up? How he broke your iPhone and he better buy you a brand new iPhone. And then now you want to start saying that he needs to defend you and maybe he just hasn't learned. It's like he doesn't know these skills yet. Girl, get it together, because at this point you are still looking like a clown. Atakama, it's love. Just keep it private then, because you're looking crazy out here.
And do you know that there are battles that other people will fight for you and you won't fight them yourself? So we have relatives, we have neighbors, we have all these people who will fight for this wife without you realizing it. So the fight is not between you and the wife. It's between you plus the community. Ask Amira, what happened between Amira and Jamal? She knew that Jamal was seeing someone else. But we thought that she was okay with it up until he posted happy birthday, and then divorce papers were just, you know, she started talking about divorce. So sometimes as the wife, it's not like you're cool with it. You just know someone else is there, but you wanna keep to your lane. You're just like, God fight for me.
Okay. It is the story today, this particular story, that made me start thinking about, you remember that song by Ciara, Like a Boy?
Yeah.
That song, it hits so different. And now, you know, as a kid, you're just over there just dancing. But like when you start to listen and actually learn the lyrics, now as an adult, it hits so different. Because she says these exact things. She says, you tell me you love me, but when I call, you never get back to me. As in, you're calling this man on the phone, he's telling you the way, baby, I love you, baby, 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 baby. But the moment you try and get him on the phone, he doesn't pick up and he doesn't even bother to get back to you. You start asking questions like, where have you been? Out in the night partying, where have you been? If these roles were reversed, because you've made me cry, not just in public, but in private. If we did these things as women to men, would the roles change? If we started acting the way men act towards us, the way they treat us sometimes, and especially these women like Akina Mira, Akina, you know, Nyamu over here, if they acted the same way that their husbands, their boyfriends, their whoever's are acting towards them, would the rules still apply? Would the men still be okay with these things, or would things start to change? And that is the question that I have for you today. Because the insecure little girl, as she is saying, the little girl in her is crying out and going, ooh, the insecure little girl in me is just going, my goodness. Every time my husband is saying he's going for a work gig somewhere in a different country, I have to start thinking about the fact that he's actually going with his side piece. I have to actually start thinking about the fact that every single night my man will be in the arms of another woman. I have to start thinking about the fact that this will be publicly known, and I will have to not only think about it, but go online and see the fact thrown in my face. Like, do you know how painful that is? I mean, any one of us would be okay with not knowing. Not knowing is very different, but now knowing and then getting your facts given to you straight from the source, that's a different kind of pain. And I do not know how or when, but I don't know. And the worst part for me is the fact that even these side pieces now are accepting such awful treatment. You know, there was a time when side pieces would be getting all the good stuff from the man and you would get all the trash. You'd be the one who's, you know, sorting yourself out and sorting your man out once he's cheated on you, sired a child with someone else, but when he's sick on his deathbed, when he's ailing, you're the one who's cleaning up his poop and cleaning up him and just like being the wife who's supposed to be the wifely duties for better or for worse. You always get the worse, never the better. They always would get the better. But now it seems even side pieces are getting not just the worst, but the very, very worst. I don't know what we're coming to, but there needs to be, forget these lanes, forget. I just want it to be very clear that for every man, there is a woman. And let's just try and stick to that. Like, this whole thing of accepting your man is cheating, I'm tired.